Darn! Calm down. Calm down, angry white men in America. So we're going to be starting here on World's End. As we can see, Kyna versus Lores, Kyna be able to get that first weapon drop, but Lores grabbing that spear right after him.
This is going to be a battle here. Lores kind of hanging out off stage, looking for a good opportunity to come back up on stage, kind of just doing what Hammer does, looking for those stomps, looking for those snare follow-ups, trying to catch an air in the air, but Lores doing a really good job. Using that speed and that defense is going to come in a very clutch for him as he pushes the envelope against Kyna, and he didn't have any options. The sweat beats came out early, and that is a very good start-out lead for Lores here.
Yeah, definitely a very strong start, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Kyna, you know, especially when you're fighting against other best players in the world, right? You're gonna have to take some time sometimes to get that engine running. So Kyna here, I don't even say that he's not off to a good start. I think Lores is just really prepared and just was really ready for this.
I hope so. I mean, it kind of like goes back to the same. Like, Kyna has just been dominating this region for so long. It's just kind of like Godly. I love Godly. I love Kyna, but I want to see somebody beat them. Like, just as a fan, I want to see somebody beat them.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely see if that's possible. But right now, man, Laura is still surviving here, doing a great job with that aspect of the game. But, I mean, ever since taking that first stock, it's really just been the Kyna show. And here we go, losing that first stock here. That does give Kyna a chance to take a lead back, going for that weapon starvation.
All right, Lores stuck here in neutral without a weapon. Going to get that spear in hand finally. Nice neutral. Going to go ahead and put a little damage on Kyna. Backing up here. Oh, we are deadlocked in neutral. Nobody wants to be the one to pull the trigger, but now Kyna coming up in the air with some nairs and a Sarah to send Kyna back off stage. The washing machine came out, but couldn't find a home for it.
It can't be a washing machine. There's no water.
That's a washing machine.
There's no water.
No, it's a spin cycle, bro.
There has to be water for the spin cycle to happen.
No, the water's being taken out because it's a spin cycle. It's already gone.
So they're dry now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so they can't do it again.
Right, well, I mean, yeah.
Unless there's moisture you left.
More sweat beads dropping.
That's a bad washing machine.
Kyna getting sent out to the edge. Sarah gonna miss a bit. Lores continuing to have that pressure put on him, but a nice little reversal there with the Sarah off the spear, and gonna send Kyna down to his final stock of the game.
Where do you get your appliances from? Sears? Lowe's? What are you?
Best Buy.
Best Buy? You're a Best Buy guy?
Yeah.
I can get behind that. All right, so back into this second stock here from Lores, holding on to this pretty well right now. However, that axe getting a couple hits there, putting him off stage, out of control of the stage. And Kyna looking for a way to try and close this one out. We will go the other direction with the same move. Tosses the weapon, picks up the hammer, closes out the stock. Beautifully played.
There's been a serious pattern going on here in this game where Lores gets a full stock ahead. He's in a really good position, then Kyna works his way back, ties it back up. And then Lores will take a whole nother stock, and then Kyna comes right back and cleans that deficit up. And now Kyna going to work, has everything completely tied against Lores here. Yep. Wait a second, did you say Sears? What is this, 1995?
Hey, man, I don't know if they're still open, okay? Kmart's still open. There's one in Guam. I'm not even lying. It's a hangout spot for them.
Oh, my goodness. All right, back in neutral. Lores working that side light over. Kyna, they'll get some good aerials with the washing machine coming back out. And we're going to see some downward pressure. No, he's going to go ahead and throw the signature down, let Kyna go over and get the hammer. And a stop Sarah could send Lores out of here. Oh, no, he got really lucky. Lores didn't punish that. Oh, my goodness.
That's like the one position I wouldn't want to be in, is when you're both in that red, right? And then Kyna just kind of worms his way around you and gets that weapon pickup, and it literally turns into a standoff scenario. And then it's like you have to try and beat Kyna in one neutral possession. And if you mess it up, you lose. That's it. Like, you don't get a second chance. Now, because he's playing Taros, if he loses, he might still live depending on like what combo you hit him with, where you hit him with. But so like he has like 1.5 chances. You have 1 chance. That's a scary situation to be in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kyna taking a game number 1, and we're going to drop in here for game number 2 as Lores tries to equalize this set.
Okay. Let's see how this plays out right now. Okay, good start for Kyna, though. I mean, he got the weapon. That's about the only good start. Lores does get a little bit of chip damage in there. Actually, untouched so far. Kyna's actually been struggling a little bit here with the hammer. You know, being a slower weapon is going to be a little bit tougher sometimes to maneuver your way around, especially with that spear. Doing a really good job of poking things out.
Yes, just now taking some damage. And now, look, just 2 swings. It's already almost caught back up. Lores fighting back a little bit, though. Nair going to send Kyna up into the air. Back down to neutral. Okay, hit him with it that time. And then a Sarah, that might finish the stock up. No, the javelin throw to the face will, though. goodness.
I mean, this is another game, right? This is game 2, where Laura starts off hot, you know, gets the stock off Kyna, but then we saw what happened towards the end of that game. And it really just kind of came down to Kyna just, you know, slowly utilizing the resources, you know, not forcing anything too hard and just kind of grinding the game down. Laura is, you know, I feel like that everything's like pedal to the metal for the most part. Like, there's definitely some moments where they're slowing it down, which, I mean, like, again, you have to.
Right.
But, like, I feel like once they get their opening, they're taking as much advantage as possible.
As they should. They need to be. Oh, nice extension. Ooh. Okay, the step back got him a little more off of that combo. But kind of, though, nice reversal.
I think I would have just gone full send and just try to close out that stock. Like, utilizing all my resources, because you're already up a stock here, right? Then you force it into a 2-stock to 1 scenario and you're both fresh. Yeah. I would absolutely go for that. That
sounds like a good trade to me, as kind of, though, still having a hard time confirming this opening stock. Just shows the high defense on that Kaya getting the job done. Finally going to go ahead and equalize these stocks, but Kyna is so close to falling down to his final.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see how this plays out, but we do have that axe in hand, and we know about the legend that is the Kyna axe, so.
Absolutely. Going off stage, weapon throw coming down, nice recovery up, but Lores is right there to punish it perfectly. And going to go ahead and confirm that stock. Kyna now 1 stock away from letting Lores tie this setup.
I do like the fact that, like, I feel like a lot of times in those scenarios, you're always going to see like a GC downlight to ground pound, right? That's just the reaction when you have someone off stage coming back onto stage, but being able to react, actually send them off the top, I think is just like such a better option. It's just good recognition knowing that I have a better chance of taking the stock off the top than the bottom. But look at that, untouched stock, clean stock, and it's an even game. It's almost like we just saw this.
Yeah, almost. Unfortunately, it did not go well for Lores the first time we saw this. Lores, though, tanking that stock out just like he did in the last game, yet to be touched on it. Kind of being very careful. We see him stutter in here, a little stutter step, trying to get it on Lores. Lores read it perfectly. Got a little 1-2 on him. Oh, nice neutral.
Okay. He's definitely whipping a little bit here, and I do like the punishes that are coming out from Lores. Definitely being oh, you did that to yourself, actually.
Yeah.
You almost did it again?
He doubled down on it, almost got it, too. Kind of doing a really good job staying out of that
hitbox. He's really trying to dry out his clothes.
Hey, trying to get something done.
Okay, I do like that attempt, but you just lost yourself the game with that one. I mean, I respect it. I respect it. You know, you take a really risky play, and you're already in a scenario where you have so much damage. You know, a situation like we just saw is going to be able to close out the stock. Go for the risky play. Is it the smartest thing? Not always. If it works out, do you look like a genius? Yes.
Oh, that would have been fire if it would have.
Oh, yeah, it would have been. We would have been losing our minds. Chat would have been losing their minds. Yep. But now that happens, everyone just kind of goes, you know, expected. Like, it's a win-win situation, right? I mean, yes, you take the L in the game, but nobody's going to be like, that was a dumb play, what are you doing? It's like, oh, no, I respect why he did that. It made sense. He's trying to make a big play to turn things around because things didn't look good. You know?
All tied up, going to game number 3.
3, 2, 1.
You just dropped that on me. What? I gave a whole speech. You're like, going to game 3? All right, fine, slow-mo.
I mean, you did it perfectly. There was nothing else to follow up on. You already said what needed to be said, bro.
I know. I'm just going to be giving you a hard time because, you know, you're a little eepy, but it's okay. It's okay. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You can only be hyped for Brawlhalla for so long until, you know, the fatigue starts to set in. That's not to say you're not hyped now, but the energy level, you know?
Yeah, we'll call it fatigue.
Yeah, we'll call it fatigue.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not trying to put your business out there. He was out late last night with some medieval knights.
That's what he was doing. I wasn't even
out late. I don't know. It was late for me. But anyway, going into this game 3 right now, we do see a much better game coming out from Kyna here. That's a lot of damage and the stock being taken away. Beautiful start. And we're going to have to see how it plays off. That was a little too close for comfort. He almost just gave Lores a free weapon.
I mean, it doesn't really matter too much here. Kind of doing what Lores has been doing the past 2 games and taking that first stock with a huge lead.
Oh, my God.
Oh, a little dangerous gameplay going on off stage here.
Yeah, so I think those first 2 games is just download at this point because this just looks so different so far. I mean, he's staying relatively healthy considering the fact that you've already taken almost 2 stocks away.
Yeah.
And he's just, his movement's good, his combos are good, and he's about to take another stock right here.
He didn't go for it that time.
Yeah, he should have.
He should have.
Would have been sick.
I mean, it might have hit that time. Who knows? Ooh. Not enough to confirm, but Lores is in a very, very bad position here in game at number 3. His Kyna is just continuing to tank that opening stock. That Sarah isn't going to get the job done. Recovery puts him, ground pound puts Kyna back on stage. Lores, though, is
still
another
living. Taros. I love heavy characters, man. They're so sick. But here we go. That's another stock down. And I don't know if you saw earlier, but Sparky on Twitter saying that we need to do something about these heavy weapons.
I did see that.
Oh, man. I know he's like throwing his fist in the air. Buff blasters!
He's a Frax player, though.
But he's going to tweet at me right now about this. Oh, it's going to be terrible. I've seen the things that he does to people on Twitter sometimes.
Man do be savage.
He do be savage, and he do be my guy. But we see that first stock finally disappearing out of Kyna here. But you know what? That's a really fresh stock, and that's a good yellow right there, you know, on Laura's.
It is a good color. He's continuing to get some more damage here, but Kyna can literally just find a couple 1-2s. Just like that, 3 hits. Lores is in orange. 3 more. He's going to be in knockout range. Saring him off the stage. Oh,
step back. No 3-pointer, though.
Good awareness to know that he didn't have the option, waiting until he did have it, not getting punished off of it. Good edge guard. D-Light going to send Lores up to the sky. I think one more Sarah might get it done. If it was anybody else except Kaya probably would.
Ooh, that was actually a really well-timed jump, being able to get the punish out of that too, knowing that Kyna was going to dive in at that moment. But does not matter. There it goes. Game 3 in the books. That's a strong 2-0. This is a much different pace game. I know me as a player or a competitor in that scenario where like I lose game 1 and it's like, okay, they made a good adaptation, and then I win game 2 and it was kind of tough, and then going into game 3 and it's like a strong 2-0. Like it's not like I was playing bad, but they were just playing so much better because they just got comfortable in the matchup. I'm feeling a certain way, and that certain way is not confident.
No,
that's me though. Lawrence is different, right? Very good player, lots of confidence, I would like to hope.
Yeah, but this game just can play on your mental so hard. And, you take game number 1 and then, keep things close but still lose game number 2, and then just have Kyna seeing him make the adaptations and being able to go so far out ahead of you. That's got to be a little daunting.
Yeah.
But we'll see what he can do with that Kaya. Once again, no stage swaps, no legend swaps, no skin swaps, no nothing. These guys are very locked in to what their game plan is, and they're going to see it through to the end.
Yep. We'll have to see how this plays out. Right now, it's not looking too bad for Lores, so I like that. Not really worrying about what happened last game, and that's the type of mentality you need as a competitor in general. Like, you can make a mistake, but what does that do for you for the next game? Like, what does sitting there thinking about it do? Next play. Right. Got to go to the next play always. You can't be worrying because you missed an air dodge or you dropped a combo or something like that. Like, look at this. Lores just lost in a 2-stock, and what I felt like was a pretty detrimental one, but immediately comes to this next game, taking that first stock, and, like, in that light orange area.
Yeah, definitely much better than what we saw last game.
Yeah,
that is for sure. Kyna's going to try and play this catch up here. He's been in this. This is the 3rd time he's been in this situation, and he's batting 50% for being able to convert it into a win or not. And just like that, we were all tied back up. That first stock didn't even matter, Skiff.
Yeah, so this is like the scenario I was just talking about, where my confidence is gone because I was playing so well. And then in 2 hits, it's all gone. This is why I play heavy characters, because I get to do that to other people.
Is that right?
Yeah. You hit me a few times. You take a couple stocks, all right? I hit you once, and now it's even.
Taros do be like that. Oh, nice ground pound coming from Lores. It kept Kyna off of him and let him come back up with that recovery. But Kyna all up in his face.
Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, it's not, job's not done?
Oh.
Job's done.
He touched.
Wait, job's not done?
Wait, that was a clutch recovery from Lores, being able to get underneath of that ground pound.
Dude, this is going to be 2 straight stocks from Kyna here, huh?
Lores has pretty much got this still pretty close here, though.
Yep.
Stomp Sarah will knock him out, though, I imagine.
The last time I feel like we saw the bow come out after a lot of time on that spear, it just does a good job. Again, does a lot of great poking. Your combo's my combo now. GG's. Thanks, Kyna. Thanks, Hammer.
That puts Lores on his winner's side stock here at the hands of Kyna. No weapon to be found. Kyna sharking with that the hammer. Nice Sarah to come back up on stage. Oh, put him high in the air, kind of get underneath him with a nair, get some more damage. There we go. Synergy's going to go ahead and connect, going to toss him way up to that top 45, and we're all tied up.
100% him standing there after taking that breath was him leaning back in his chair and taking like a deep breath and just being like, okay, I gotta lock in, and we'll see if that can happen. Right now, Lawrence is still playing pretty good, right? But obviously, you just gotta recognize the situation that you're in. Kyna just is really good on his spacing, and anytime he gets a hit, he's gonna go for you're gonna go for a ride. You're taking a lot of damage in the process, and also just losing a stock apparently. So
yeah, we were real close till we got into that last stock, and then it just kind of just took over.
Yeah, it was kind
of took over. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I feel like we could do something else with that.
No.
If he played Loki, right? Because Loki's got a big snake.
Uh-huh.
Like the